Hello, it's late. I gotta get this video in. I'm getting ready to go to bed. Not sure what this message exactly gonna be. I'm just gonna speak from the language of the heart. That's where I'm gonna start today, because that is the best way. The journey to our heart from our mind, even though it's close, is the most difficult to find. And I'm grateful that I have, because I had amazing mentors before me. And I have been through so many lessons as a result of adversity. And the number one thing that has helped me is being sober, fit, and free. My life is lined up with all my core values today. And that has been the secret to having a stellar, happy, joy-filled life. Not stuff or things, even though I would love to have things. I love money, and it's okay to love money too. Some people are afraid that that's a wrong thing to do. It's not. It's good to love money. Money blesses people. Money is a good thing. It is not the root of all evil. It's a driving force for evil people, but money is a way to bless people too. And that's why I bring this message to you. I'm a sobriety coach. Sober, fit, and free is my thing. And freedom is my number one core value. Sobriety, family, God, freedom. I know those are my core values today, and I live by them in every way. I do my best to be honest and open-minded and willing and humble, and I follow God's word in my heart to the best of my ability. That's always every day where I start, and that has been the key to me being free. So I get on here to help others too, because I realize it is not common knowledge how to find your purpose. And several years ago, 19 to be exact, I did not know what my purpose was either. And I wanted to die. And I had no idea what to do. And even though I got sober at that time, which was the best thing to do, even by not taking a drink, I learned I got to be careful the way I think. You could not use drugs or alcohol and still be messed up if you don't do certain things, and be honest through and through about what you need to do to be the best you, and stop following other people and what they tell you and people pleasing or pretending to be something you're not. I did that for many years, and I feel bad about that. I was fake. And that's a horrible mistake. Don't be fake. That's probably one of the biggest mistakes you can make. And I almost blew my marriage by being fake, and several other things too. I made a lot of mistakes, but it taught me the right things to do. Mistakes and failures are good things because they show you what not to do and what you need to do right. So, if you're in plight, which means a bad thing, misfortune, that you perceive it that way, which everything is perception, train your mind that in the trials, that there's a gift to find. There is a gift in every single rift. So, I don't know where to go with that. But today, I spent the day in court with a very dear friend that is getting sober again. And I got to be there with her and be next to her while she faced some scary consequences of her previous actions. You know, when we get sober, it's not all happy, joyous, and free immediately. You know, we've got to make amends for things that we've done in the past. And it takes time for these blessings to get to a point where they last. I've had to deal with a lot of wreckage in my past, sober and not sober. So even sober, you can mess things up bad. I have done that. But I've also had the best lessons I've ever had. And for those lessons, I'm glad. So in every adversity, find the gift that's going to set you free, because there is one. No matter who you are, no matter how old you are, whether you're well known or you're a star. Everyone's a star in my eyes. I love stars, I'm drawn to the stars. We're created from the stars. You're meant to be a shining star. You are a star in God's eyes. Every single one of us. We're a child of God. Every single person has the fundamental idea of God inside of them. And there's a voice inside of you that's calling you, tells you exactly what to do. And learning to listen to that voice is the single best choice. Every day is the best way. And we forget. That's why I say that the path from your heart to your mind is the most difficult to find. It's right in front of you, and it starts with listening to God's voice. Only you can hear your internal voice. Other people outside of you are going to try to tell you what to do. You stick to what you are drawn to. When I have fallen, what I'm drawn to, authentically drawn to, honestly, rigorously, honestly drawn to, God always brings me through. God always gives me a gift at the end of every rift. And not that it's about receiving, all about receiving. I'm selfish. The root of, I'm human. I have this selfishness thing. But when I cling to God, you know what? I'm forgiven for that. And God turns it for good. God turns every bad thing for good. If you would follow God, follow the voice the way that you should. Got to get honest. If you're fake, you're not hurting anyone but you. It's going to come back to bite you. I've learned that being mean will come back to bite you. Not being humble will come back to bite you. Not being honest will come back to bite you. There are laws of this universe that you are not able to get away from. Everything is energy. It's moving all the time. You are either moving forward or you're falling backward. There is no such thing as stagnation. Nope. Everything is constantly moving. And I don't know about you, but I want to move forward. And in order to learn, sometimes we do take a step back here or there. That's why I care, because I have fallen back. But you don't have to fall back. That's the good news. You don't have to. If you keep your energy on point, which is possible. I didn't think that was possible. Now I know it is possible to keep your vibe high all the time. It's possible to not get sick. If you would just pay attention to things that make the universe tick. God is good all the time, and you can be good all the time too if you learn these principles through and through. If you live a principled life, you will not experience strife. It will appear that way. And everything is the way you perceive it and the way you receive it. And you just cling to God's voice inside. Let that be your guide. And you'll have nothing to hide. And you'll shine through and through. No matter what is in front of you. Everything is cause and effect. So take 100% responsibility for everything that happens to you from this point forward. Learn these laws of the universe, and you will see too that only the best things are there for you. You just got to take them. Reach out and get them. Love you guys.